What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Lynette's Perspective. Thank you so much for joining me, and I appreciate you clicking on the video. Let's just talk about last night's episode of Married at First Sight. With everything that went down, I am just so emotionally exhausted. I am so disgusted. I'm so disappointed. I'm so sad, really, for having to deal with the Kechi, and I'm sad for Alan. I mean, the whole episode really was just sad and depressing. So let's just cut straight to the chase with these couples. Let's talk about my predictions for Decision Day and whether or not I was right or wrong, at least for those few couples that were remaining. And yes, we're going to get into what happened with Madison and David because the camera time they were getting was some nasty work. But before we go any further, can you all please do me a favor and like the video and hit that subscribe button? Thank you.
I wanted to write a letter on the ending of this, and I titled it Letter to My Departed.
No need to deliberate about MM and Ikechi, whether or not they're going to be married or divorced, because they were already divorced last episode. But let's just take a listen to the letter that MM wrote to Ikechi.
I committed to this process and was prepared to see this through. However, you've been unstable this entire marriage. Your perception is your reality. However, your reality is not based in fact. You are embarrassing. I would wish you well, but I'm God's favorite, and my well wishes won't be what gets you any further than where you are in your life. I wish you nothing but the worst.
I know that's right, girl. I wish you nothing but the worst. Moving on to the next couple, Madison and Alan are obviously divorcing, and Madison can just go to hell because she came into that deliberation to sit down in front of the experts and just gave them that same weak-ass story that David's about to give to the experts later in the episode about how, she and David didn't mean to hurt anybody. They can't help their feelings, blah, blah, blah. Alan doesn't care, the experts don't care, and neither do we. And I wish her nothing but the worst. Just like Ikechi. And next, this couple needs no introduction or predictions. They are an obvious divorce, so let's just get right to David and Michelle. So David comes in to sit down with Michelle and the experts, and he starts off with this apology, again like Madison, and the look on Michelle's face as he was apologizing, she couldn't be more disgusted. Even Pastor Cal was rolling his eyes like, how many times are David and Michelle going to feed everyone this pile of bullcrap? This is just insulting at this point. But after asking some probing questions, we get down to the meat of it. David's point of view to the experts is Michelle didn't care about me. She didn't even so much as ask me any questions or ask me how my day went. She didn't care about me. So Dr. Pia was like, so that just gave you free reign to just go outside your marriage and pursue anybody that you wanted? Is that what you were thinking? And of course, he didn't even have a good answer for that. Then Michelle is like, you all see he has absolutely no remorse, right? He feels totally justified in his actions and everything was my fault. And of course, all the experts could see that. Then Pastor Cal asks, well, David, do you care about Michelle? And this jerk just comes right out and says, no, I don't care about her, or I didn't care about her. And the experts are like, well, if you felt like you were being treated so badly and the grass was obviously greener over there with Madison and you didn't care anything about Michelle at all, why not just tell Michelle bye and leave? Just be out of the marriage instead of pretending like you were all good and like you wanted to work on things. Why stay? And David just throws his head back like, he couldn't even be more over this whole inquisition and doesn't even want to answer any more questions. He's just over it and really has no good answers. And thank you, Dr. Pia, for looking directly at David and saying, and as for you, I hope you do some real deep soul searching because I have lost all faith in you as a person. And I was like, boom. Thank you, Dr. Pia, for saying it. Then David goes on this golf date with Madison, and I wanted to throw something at the television. That was disgusting. Lifetime, get a clue. We, as the audience, don't want to see any of this garbage. We hate seeing David and Madison parade each other around as if they've done nothing wrong. Get Madison and David off the damn show and off our television screens. We don't want it. Now on to lighter fare. Let's go on over to Carla and Juan. Let's lighten it up a bit. My predictions, I thought they would stay married, even though I think they should have gotten a divorce. But here's why. We can all see that Juan and Carla have absolutely no chemistry. There is no physical attraction there. And even Carla starts the episode off by saying, we've become good friends. But this is a marriage, not a friendship. You're not BFFs. Even though being friends is important to the longevity of a relationship, you still need the romantic element. And if there is zero physical attraction after 8 weeks, especially with you two living together, I think these two should go ahead and call it, because they're really nice people who deserve to go ahead and find somebody that's going to fulfill all of their needs and get back to the dating pool. However, I think they get along with each other just enough for them to decide to maybe stay in this friendly marriage. I thought they would stay married, but looks like they decided to both get divorced. Carla said for the simple fact that they lack compatibility and affection. So I misjudged that one, but glad they made the decision to get divorced, because I think it is the right decision. So then we have Thomas and Camille. My prediction was that they would decide to stay married. I mean, they got along best out of all the couples and had so little drama. I mostly fast forwarded through most of their scenes. So yes, I predicted they would decide to stay married. And it looks like I was right. They decided to stay married. No surprise there. One happy couple so far this entire season. Out of all 5 couples, only one couple decided not to get divorced. How sad is that? And for Lifetime to give Madison and David a whole scene together on their little golf date, worst season ever to me. That was absolutely disgusting. And for the two of them to then show up to the bar after decision day was over, I could barely even watch it anymore. I know I was done. But I wish had paid Ikechi absolute dust the way Alan was treating Madison. I didn't want to see her getting all emotional again. But it looks like next episode, she's going to show up with her new man. Was it Brandon, I think it was? That is going to be so good. I cannot wait. But let me know what you all thought about Decision Day. Were you all as pissed off and disgusted as I was by the way that David and Madison were filmed? Or was it just me? What do you all think about that little get-together at the bar afterwards with Madison getting real besides herself? Please drop down in the comments and let me know. And if you've made it all the way to the end of this video, I truly appreciate you and thank you for watching. And I will see you all later this week. When they look in my eyes, all they see is pain, but I don't care. Deep in my heart, all I'm feeling is pain, but I don't care. 'Cause I am a winner. I'm telling myself, I know I can make it. Believe